Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by JRM, the makers of Deco Beads and the new Deco Balls.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, we have the winner of the Deco Beads contest from JRM Chemical. Mr. Dodie from Brassavola Floral Couture is in the house.
My name is Dodie. I'm an event designer.
Tell us about Brassavola Floral Couture.
Brassavola's Floral Couture is an evolution. We started as a retail shop, and it kind of just evolved into an event design space.
So how did you get into the special event business?
I actually got into the floral, like the florist part of it.
Okay.
After high school, I studied interior design under a full-year scholarship for doing interior design FIDM in Los Angeles. And the second year, I had to pay for it. I got a job at a flower shop doing sales and kind of like cleaning flowers, and I was like, it's easy. And then I started learning to do ribbons first and doing arrangements and stuff. So I got obsessed with it, and I started making arrangements, bud vases, and...
So Dodie,
yes,
you're going to make the project for us now.
Yes.
And you're going to do a little variation on it, I think.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you'll notice that the branches is not sandblasted. It's the natural one.
I know. I got those for you, and they all had leaves on them.
Yeah. Guess who de-leafed
You de-leafed them
yeah,
all
exactly,
yourself?
Exactly.
Okay.
Fun project. But anyways, so we are working with a completely different material, which is fine. So I kind of altered the design a little bit. Still the same concept, but just a little bit different.
I love that because I think that we always have to be creative and we always have to work with what's there.
Always, exactly.
All right, so you
really
guide us through.
Okay, so first, we need a vase. So we're gonna start with our vase. We're gonna fill it up with 3 different colors of the Deco Beads. Okay? So we have
Red currant.
red currant.
Okay.
And then this one is, I forgot the name, peachy keen?
Peachy keen.
Peachy keen, and then the clear.
And
okay?
clear.
So we're gonna go ahead and pour this in. We're gonna start with the dark first to the light. I'm just only gonna put a little bit here because it's such a strong color. And I want it to be a little bit more softer since the branches are very dark.
In the contest entry, you did this with blues.
Yes, I did it with blue, so it's more like the dark blues, light blues, and then the clear.
Right.
You know? Next are the branches.
Branches.
Branches,
Okay.
so we'll put this aside. So branch-wise, I always like to start with the larger branches first, so it kind of creates like an armature.
Okay.
So just stick that in there. We'll see how everything goes. Okay.
See, I love watching other people design because I think we all have our own
We do.
special way that we do stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm happy with how this looks. How about you? Do you like it?
I do. I love it.
Okay, good. So you want to make sure that, you know, you have to think about the purpose of this, which when I was designing the arrangement, my purpose was for special events, as a centerpiece. So it has to be all around.
That's what you do, too.
That's what I
your
do.
business.
That's my business. I love doing weddings. I love doing parties. So that's my thing.
So you got into the flower industry because you started working in a flower shop. Mm-hmm. So what was the bug? What bit you?
Well, I didn't actually get the bug. I just kind of like got into it as I started creating and people started to appreciate the stuff that I made. And then I actually did the deliveries for the shop that I used to work at. And just seeing people's faces like lit up or, you know, they started crying. And, you know, that's the best part about it. And I started learning the value of flowers, like emotionally and just like how it touches people. And, you know, knowing that it makes such a difference with, you know, with people's special moments in their lives, like their weddings, birthdays, and stuff like that. Like, you're part of it.
So Dodie, now we've got the branches in there. What's next?
Yes, next is my favorite, and I think it's yours too, the passion vine.
Oh my gosh. My friend Barbara at Brandon Street sent these, and it's
Aren't these amazing?
Just drop dead gorgeous stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's good because in my original design, it didn't have anything,
Right.
like any vines or anything. But then when we changed it, so change is good. It gives it more life, you know.
Right.
and more movement. So it softens the branch just a little bit, so it's not so rigid and dead looking, even though this is fresh.
Right. But it's manzanita.
Exactly.
When do you give flowers?
When someone's sick, when I'm really thankful for something that someone did for me, just because. I love just because flowers. For me, it's the quintessential floral giving. It's just like, it's all about sentiment. You know, if I'm happy about something, then I'll send that to that person, you know, or just to celebrate someone's birthday.
So Dodie, show
Yes.
us how you make these guys.
Okay, so first you need a mum net.
I couldn't believe this when I saw it, that it was a mum net. I was like, oh, because I thought, oh, it's great. Bring the little vase. Bring the little vases with the little gems on the bottom. And then you're like, they're mum nets. I love that.
It's one of those things. Okay, we need a silver bullion wire.
I've got that.
You take your wire, you cut a length, you know,
Okay.
double it up, and then you fold it, you kind of like onto each other.
Okay.
You thread this in between to hold it.
Oh, smart.
And then leave a length because you're going to hang the crystals from that later.
Okay.
Work from the top all the way to the end.
All right.
You just twist it, or you just wrap it around so it looks decorative. It's
Right.
okay if it's exposed.
And the bullion's beautiful. Because
Exactly.
you get reflective quality with it.
Exactly. And then don't forget to lock it, which means you have to twist it with the other piece.
Oh,
Okay, so it sort
gotcha.
of locks.
Smart.
You do that and you just trim off the excess. And then you take your huge bling,
Right. Where do you get those?
your local supplier.
Okay, cool.
These are actually like leftover Christmas stuff. You thread that through the hole,
Okay.
okay, and you close it up. Obviously, you could do like colored crystals. You could do whatever you want to hang from the bottom. Okay, that's the beauty of this. Okay, so now let's fill this thing up.
Okay.
Okay, so first, again, dark to light.
I'll hold for you.
Okay, so let's do. You might want to put that on over here so it doesn't. Okay, so dark, maybe like 2 scoopfuls in your hands like that. The lighter one.
There's always a rogue one.
Oh yeah. That should be enough. Next step, more wires.
Okay.
Okay.
There we
Got it?
go.
I got it.
Okay. More wire.
And you could actually like kind of press it down a little bit more,
Oh, okay.
so it's nice and taut.
uh-huh.
Okay.
And that makes it round.
Yes, exactly. Double it up and then thread it in.
That threading through the mum net, that's the smart part, because I would never have thought about that.
It locks it because if you
Right.
don't, this will just slip right off.
Slide right off.
Yeah. So we'll like make sure that this is tightly, you know, secured on here. And then always locking it. So this you could actually make like 2 weeks in advance. And then just
okay.
put it in water and it should be fine.
Gotcha.
You know? And then on the day of the event, just, you know, take it out, assemble it, and good to go. What I would advise though, if they're doing it with a mum net, is to take it out maybe a couple of days before the event so it doesn't drip.
Oh, right.
You know, so
Right.
these, you know, it's fine in the cooler. These
That's
would be kinda
just
cute for, like-
darling.
isn't it?
Yeah.
For like ornaments or whatever.
We're going to attach
We're gonna
those.
attach them. Okay. So you just want to tuck it in between the vines, so it looks like it's like tree saps, you know, kind of like falling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's about placement.
It's about
That
placement.
perfect spot.
Exactly. And make sure you leave room for the flowers because these are getting flowers too. So I think the last one, Jay, should go.
It's beautiful, Dodie.
Thank you. Should go like right here.
These are so cute, and they're big. And you know what they remind me of?
What?
They remind me of the new
I
Deco
saw that.
Beads
Yes.
that are enormous. Aren't those fun? The thing is, they take 48 hours to swell up. So you've got to put them in water for 48 hours, and they look really strange at first. They look like a brain, kind of. So you just put them in plenty of water and then let them all get going together.
Right.
But they're very cool.
So the next step is flowers.
Okay.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and help me and like just pluck out.
Pull the pollen.
Yes, please. And then
I'll
just
do
kind
that.
of like cut the stems, maybe like 2 inches, 2.5. And then I'll start with these beautiful spray roses.
Okay, those are from Euphoria,
Yes.
and our lilies are from Sun Valley.
So what you do, Jay, is you actually insert these into
Oh, okay.
into the net. And nothing too much. You don't want to do like a huge arrangement. This is just to accent
Sure.
the Deco beads, because you still want the Deco beads to show.
So Dodie, why are flowers important?
Flowers are important because it makes people feel something. It helps them, maybe through like a sympathy arrangement, it helps them kind of ease their kind of like pain through that time. It also makes people happy, for birthdays. It's just it makes people feel special.
Dodie, it's beautiful.
That's it. You like it?
I think it's prettier than your original entry. That's so awesome. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. And such an original creative idea. That's the best part about this too, is there were so many great ideas. JRM Chemical is going to post all the ideas on their site, that all the entries that got sent in, which is very cool.
I can't wait to see the rest.
Absolutely. It's so cool. Thank you again for being here. It was wonderful.
My pleasure. Always good to see you, Jay.
Cool. Thanks so much. Well, until next week, keep having fun with flowers.
Guests of Fun with Flowers and Jay stay at the JW Marriott in Grand Rapids, Michigan.